forward on Inferno. So that's kind of a scary sign.
That is a scary sign. And, well, I mean, for Beyond, they've been in this spot so many times, Dinko. And, oh, hi. There we are.
We're back again. The
Back
buses.
again. This is such a desolate, like, landscape, right? Like, I like the Inferno and the Dust 2 one. It seems more cozy and nice, got flowers and everything. And here it's like,
Well, I
deserted,
feel like Blow, we are not really in our position yet. This is kind of, we just got off the bus with all our stuff. We'll eventually be put in position, and then we can see what's going on. But I don't feel like the bus has any air conditioning. It doesn't look like it will have any AC, so we might actually die, Blah. Well, you'd be more used to it. I'd die for sure.
Wait, it has been a little cool for me today. It was like 23 Celsius in the morning.
I think
which
it's
is
like
pretty
11
chilly.
degrees here. Let me have a look.
Jesus, isn't it like July, like the middle of summer or something right now?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like whenever I do any events with Vince, and it's anything over 17, he's just angry. He's like, this is too hot for me to handle. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, and he's like, in Newcastle, if it's like 12 degrees, it's 13. That's summer for them. And I'm like, that's just mad.
Yep,
This is madness,
it is currently 12 degrees and raining in July, so that's what we love to see. And when we get into things, we interrupt this weather segment to get into map number 2, Mirage underway. It's TYLOO taking on Beyond, and TYLOO, well, initially going towards B quite quickly, but they slow it down, they play contact. Mayroll's going to be jumping, spots the head of somebody, but now the quick play from TYLOO comes through, looking to deliver a couple of shots as they run in towards this B bomb site. It's somebody, they'll take the first victim.
Somebody looking for more. USB picked up, and of course he's going to find QQ slowly. Woo, KNTZ replies back. A little bit of aggression from the CTs, but he will be found in Merrill in 3 HP. Not going to happen. Dan King picking up a double there, and fast and furious round from TYLOO. The pain train continues, Dinko. They're not stopping anytime soon.
The thing is with TYLOO, they're good at pistol rounds, and that's something that Vici aren't good at. We've seen that yesterday. They were really struggling. I think they lost every single pistol in a best of 3 series. They won all 3 maps. So that's not a good sign, being the main rival of TYLOO and really being unable to win pistol rounds.
Didn't who won the game yesterday? The second game. I just lost track.
2-1.
Vici. 2-1. Did Vici win or lose all the pistol rounds? It was one game where
they lost all the pistol rounds. Yeah, that's right.
And yet they won 2-1, right? Yeah. Sorry, my mind is failing me, Dinko. Like yesterday, kind of broke me a bit.
Yeah, Divine Vendetta, heartbreaking times for them yesterday. Definitely could have taken down Vici.
Imagine if they won that. Like just a sheer confidence boost, right?
Well, now it's time for Beyond to make the reverse sweep happen against TYLOO. Now that does seem pretty ridiculous and far-fetched. Right now, TYLOO, 3 players out towards middle. They are playing it quite slow this time. They've kind of slowed the pace down a little bit. And 1 player up in the palace. KNTZ here with the MP9. But now TYLOO slowly but surely walking towards their positions. Majority in towards mid, but Summer looks to extend from Palace. He's being watched by Olivia, right? No, he's not. Olivia's looking at ramp. KNTZ, a little slow to react, but eventually shuts down Summer in reply. Now the spray comes through, a double kill. KNTZ has been pretty impressive so far across Inferno. A decent start into Mirage here as well. Mayroll is now the last remaining player with the MP9. 1 versus 3, just not going to happen. TYLOO, they play this one slowly. They limit the mistakes. They only lose 2 players. Mayroll's, well, he's been somewhat triple peaked. He's using the cover of the connector to try and give himself an advantage in these fights, and that's actually going to work out for him. Somebody goes down, but Dan King replies to the top of the ticket box. 2-0 for TYLOO. They lose 3 players, nearly more than that, so not too bad from Beyond. They'll be happy enough with a little bit of damage being sprinkled out, but they don't win the round. So that should be TYLOO up to 3.
It is a little expensive though. They lose a Galil and they lose an AK. If it's just like 2 or 3 SMGs, they're being much better. But yeah, a little bit of hurt on the economy of TYLOO. Look at
I like this. I like it though, because look at what Beyond have. It's nothing. So this is we talked about the damage that's been done. Now TYLOO can recover that damage immediately.
Ooh. Okay. That was much better. Like I said, I like that. Like slowly didn't buy anything. And now they build up the bank. Whatever players, whatever couple of rifles they lost in round number 2, hasn't recovered with that investment coming in from them. Fast hit towards A. It was a stack actually from beyond the USPs, but yeah, getting nothing done. But the buy is going to be coming out now, Dinka. Now is the real test of Beyond. Inferno, distant memory. You have the AWP in the hands of Mr. Olivia. You got SDK, QQ, Meryl's, KNTZ, everything bought up. A pretty decent chunk of utility. Couple of plays without a helmet, but that should be fine. And they have a kit in the hands of SDK. What can they do though? Because TYLOO going to still stick with the Mac 10 in the hands of Summer and Galil on somebody's pretty good hands.
It's a great Molotov. They wanted to go quickly in towards this B bomb side, but that Molotov held them back for a little bit. It allows stronger positions to be taken by May Rawls, but his teammate's gone. STK picked off, and now May Rawls, he needs to step up. Whoa, there we go. Eventually gets the kill into Attacker, but that is way too long-winded. Now Olivia waiting for the player to jump through the smoke. I love how he has to wait for that. They've lost this round. That's unbelievable.
Just a round at B, 2 rounds back-to-back to the A bomb side, and then now, and again, like you said, the Molotov stopped them, right? Like you mentioned, but second it gets extinguished, you don't waste any time. Just like 2-3 players jumping out from window, and the player who was towards short, he could do nothing. He was getting like triple peaked over there, and then of course the one player, I think it was SDK, was it Meryl's towards truck. He gets the Attacker completely blinded with the bomb, but by then. TYLOO keeping it very simple. That B take was just simple. You know, they had the smokes in the right places, and they knew the economy for Beyond is going to be hurting if they lose a round. They knew once they get control of the bomb side, the retake is going to be quite questionable for Beyond. So, TYLOO looking good. They're making the right decisions. They're making good economic decisions. That is even more surprising for me. And they're winning the rounds very, very convincingly. Trying to show us why they picked Mirage. It was a little bit of a surprise for all of us, I won't lie.
Well, Olivia, hits the shot onto somebody, but no kill, unfortunately. I do feel like we've been kind of deprived of Olivia on the CT side of. We haven't really got to see it come through yet. And this is where he does do his best work. He's got this op on the defensive side.
All players still alive for Beyond, and I feel like this has been the best opportunity, the best scenario we've seen for them so far in this particular map. I'm not a big fan of this B hold.
I can't see the B hold right now, so...
Yeah, it's completely lagged out for me as well. Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Hey,
and now the flashes. Going up, we did get to see it for quite some time, and now the push goes through it, slowly gets rid of QQ. Mayroll standing. Oh, it's a good double, and that's the bomb gone. Now the round probably going in favor of Beyond, unless slowly gets this follow-up, and he won't. Mayroll does a good job at recovering this round for themselves. And somebody dives into the bomb site, quick shot, looks out to the left, nearly hits, well, hits that one, but no kill, unfortunately, for it. And that's going to be 4-1. Finally, Beyond get a round win.
Finally. Yeah, go on.
I'm feeling immediately that we should be seeing... if Beyond are going to have any chance of winning rounds in this game, I'm seeing immediately they're going to have to get these opening kills. I don't think if they'll be able to recover after TYLOO get an opening pick.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, 100%. I feel like... well, you say it, it doesn't work out, does it? Slowly, having the best spawn for mid, and he's there before Olivia's even able to rattle off a shot. At least QQ will retrieve the AK4, the AWP, but look at TYLOO just running on out. Perfect flashbang though, but it's going to be KNTZ. Great double kill, I feel like, but Attacker with a double of his own. Suddenly, it's looking a little good, but Meryl's and SDK, 2v2, very, very winnable for the CTs as the bomb's going to get planted. Nade's going to sail in, slowly knows where one player is. Nade does quite a bit of damage and is slowly down to 48 HP, a little bit more damage, but in all the chaos, Attacker has escaped, Dinko.
Attacker has indeed. Now slowly stuck in the site, but Attacker towards Sandwich. The timing. STK looks away now. It's a 1 versus 1. Attacker goes down. STK winning out the round for Beyond. But it is not close. Sorry, it is not easy, shall I say. Anything but.
Not even close. Toxic.
Yeah. Well, 4-2. And I feel at this point, that's actually a good recovery. They get that opening kill on towards Olivia. I'm thinking, okay, now this looks a little bit rough, but overall, I'm not a fan of what TYLOO did. I don't like this push through the ramp. I mean, KTZ was completely ready for it. Didn't really neutralize him at all. He gets a free kill. There's absolutely no reason as to why TYLOO even had to commit behind and through the smoke as well. They had so much time. They had a man advantage. I just don't get it.
Usually, when I see TYLOO with a buy like this, I have my head in my hands, but this makes total sense, right? Money low.
Oh, May rolls. I mean, oh, there we go. I say he had to be checked because the previous round, he stood in that exact position and was able to dish out 3 kills. But TYLOO ready for it this time. And they just swing and take his head right off Blair. And now again, this B-bomb site, it is weak. And the low buy from TYLOO works out.
They're ruthless.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely no quarter given. KTZ just sitting there pondering life, wondering how it all gone wrong. They're broke, Dinko. They're completely broke.
Just wondering how it's got to this point in life. KTZ is like, I'm doing everything. I'm playing good against TYLOO and everybody else is not.
QQ has 0 kills. I mean, I don't usually point this out, but he hasn't had. He really hasn't had an opening. And even, did you see the way they got a second kill on the player on the bomb site? The way they just double peeked him, one player jumping above and one just walking across. They knew where he was. Look at that. Yeah. They knew exactly where he was.
I was saying that because Mayrolls just played that exact position when the attack beat the last time. He didn't change it up. He just stayed in the same spot.
I feel like they thought he might have been towards benches, but I believe there was one of the players from TYLOO that like scoped in or like, you know, his aim train onto the bench. And once he didn't find Mayrolls there, they basically played a game of elimination and they're like, all right, has to be on the site, and there we have it. TYLOO give it, and TYLOO take it away, leaving KNTZ the sole rifle. 5-7, good work from SDK, but immediate trade from Summer. Now, I was going to do the smart things, just holding on. He's aware there's potential of the flank coming in from Palace, but he's going to try and sell something here. If he gets taken down, though, Dinko, that's 2 rifles given away towards the CTs, and that could be worrisome. P250 for Merrills, though. He's all alone. And he's going to get checked, but this is not going to be easy for him to hold on to if they do opt to head in this direction slowly. Creeping on up. Merrills, so many angles to check. Those is a player nearby as well, and the P250, unfortunately, doesn't land a single bullet. Somebody's going to find him, and that should be the round. They will retrieve the AK-47 for QQ, but that's about it.
Well, the bomb plant coming in, and there's absolutely no way they get back over here. They're completely far removed. It's all about saving what they've got. Olivia has nothing. There's an AK for QQ, AUG for KTZ, and a 6th round for TYLOO. Pretty good start into Mirage. Pretty similar to Inferno, where they just get off to a really hot start, and we've seen how that went. Beyond didn't really get into it at all.
There was a moment there, though, Dinko, in Inferno, where we were like, all right, Beyond's waking up. Okay, not bad.
I feel like it was when Olivia got that big clutch as well. That was a good turning point for them. And then Attacker just said no.
I gotta just like point out, like, Attacker, he's really been taking care of his health. I've noticed like how he's like super slimmed down and everything. Again, not fat shaming anyone, but he seems to be really like, you know, not just putting in the work in game, but outside as well. Good on him.
Yeah, it's just positive all around.
I think we need more positivity these dark days, Dinko.
Oh, we do. Everything's negative.
Ugh. And TYLOO playing like this, it's a positive thing.
It is indeed. From our perspective, and from a neutral perspective that loves watching good Counter-Strike. But if you're a fan of Beyond, or Beyond themselves, this ain't so good. And slowly it's going to make it worse. Takes down KTZ, a player that has been fragging for them, a player that has been able to take the fight to TYLOO. He's gone, out of here immediately.
And these opening kills, what is it right now, Dinko? Like 7-2 or something. Opening kills going the way of TYLOO.
I can have a look for you.
I'm taking a look as well. Yeah. It's a little delayed though, because
It's a little delayed, but yeah, I think it is something around that. At least in the previous round, they didn't have an opening.
It's actually 7-1, I think.
Yeah, less. It's even worse. They've only got one opening kill. Oh, that's grim.
On a CD side. On a CD side. Like, Mirage is a map where, for the T's, it's about, you want to have, obviously it depends on which teams are playing and, you know, what the players you have on your lineup are, but you kind of sometimes rely on, that's rough to live, yeah. You kind of rely on some of the star players in the team to, like, open up bomb sites, right? To kind of be the game changer, so to speak. But it's usually the CTs who will always get an opening kill, and then the Ts have to get the trade right, then they have to take off the bomb side, and it's kind of like a 3v3 post plan, or 2v2, whatever, you know, depending on the bomb side or whatever. It's TYLOO just running around and just getting kills at will. No trade possible, barely any damage getting taken. It's not good enough.
And they're on the hunt, trying to get rid of every weapon that Beyond do hold in their hands. And well, that's a nice hit from Attacker, and just STK, and he will save it over. 4 kills picked up, pads the stats, gets an AWP as well. That's not bad. STK actually walks away with that in a pretty good position. He can throw that out over to Olivia. Got enough money to buy now. So yeah, pretty good find there from STK.
A little lucky in the final kill as well. The player dropping straight into his spray. Yeah, that's, you don't go for the boost that late. You don't go for.
I wonder how many opening kills Slowly has.
Let's find that out right now. Yeah.
It's definitely more than one. We've seen him peek in towards middle and find one on Olivia. We've seen, I think, 3 at least in towards that mid position.
Maybe he keeps getting the second kill, perhaps. Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's it.
What's a little sad right now for Beyond is, like, well, they're getting some sporadic kills here and there, Dinko, but it's just not. It's not just good enough right now. So we do have a little bit of an issue for one of the players on the side of Beyond Esports. Hopefully, I think it's Olivia should be coming back. QQ. This is a 007, Dinko. Oh no, the memes.
To Twitch chat, I love it. Well, I was actually kind of looking forward to seeing the new GM spawn this year. Got delayed, of course, as did everything.
Isn't that the last movie with Daniel Craig? Yep. I like him. I really like him as a Bond. I feel like when Casino Royale came out, I remember right before it was about to come out, actually, when they announced him as the new Bond. Everyone was like, I can't believe a blonde is going to play Bond. And everyone was raging, but everyone shut up once they saw the movie. It was intense.
Yeah, it was good. And Skyfall as well. That was one of the best James Bonds. Well, anyway, back into the action. We'll see if we can see 007 disappear. Maybe 107. That would be incredible. Or somebody. He'll be shot down to 17 HP early on. Summer as well. A lot of damage being done to TYLOO. And finally, an opening kill.
There we go. This is broken. Oh, perfectly timed kills there. STK and Candies. I think that was those kills were a nanosecond apart. It's all an Attacker again. Somebody's still alive, but barely. 17 HP. This round should be done. Attacker just waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Who's gonna see who is a question. This is a very solid round, Dinko.
Ooh, okay, Attacker's gonna get 1. He's still alive, so I do still see a chance here for TYLOO. Albeit very small. Minute left in the clock. KTZ doesn't spot Attacker. That Molotov's going to hold him back for the meantime. There's still a full minute in play. The issue for me becomes somebody's on 17 HP as well, so a lot of the heavy lifting has to be done by Attacker if they're even going to get close to getting into this round.
One thing we know of Mr. Attacker is he is capable of that heavy lifting. He's walking up Palace right now. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be aware or ready for QQ's position. There we go, QQ. Finds a kill, bomb down, and the jig is up. Somebody needs to do something here. I think he's just going to try and maybe get get a constellation frag maybe. Gonna try and take away a gun here. He knows the money's not that good, but Meryl's is gonna clothesline him with the FAMAS, upgrading up towards an AK-47 as well. Solid round from Beyond, one of the cleaner rounds we've seen from them. The only casualty being SDK. But for TYLOO, Dinko, despite being 7-3 up, the money's not that great either. You know, they did have to go for a few force buys, trying to break the economy for Beyond. So, Op's going to come out for Danking. Attacker with an AK. There we go. There's an AK lying on the ground. So yeah, weaponry-wise, pretty even Stevens. This might be one of the more equal rounds I've seen so far. Beyond having to go for these half-buys or pistols or lack of utility most of the rounds. Let's see what they have in store for us here. It is going to be a little bit of B presence, but look at the aggression from QQ. Top mid. He's alone, though.
Oh, nice. Danking doesn't take the shot in the first attempt, but goes back, and Olivia re-faces in towards the waiting arms. Attacker's gone, though. QQ is actually starting to wake up in these last few rounds. We're picked off by Slowly. May rolls. Good positioning behind the bench. Danking still hasn't overextended, and while good recovery from Beyond. Man advantage back in their hands.
A bomb site completely given up by TYLOO. Always this could be interesting. Now Summer running on back. What are they thinking? Okay, he's going to be using his smoke. Smoke's going to be for top of connector. Are they going to try and go back towards? Outside of shadow slowly though, but STK, he's going to just step back in the nick of time. Summer going for the trade, which he will find. Is unaware. There's still a player towards B, and Meryl should find a free kill here, but Summer, he runs on past, but Meryl's, he's landed a kill here. His backup has arrived as well, and he makes it look pretty easy at the end there. AWP will be retrieved as well. 4 rounds to Beyond. It's still quite a way to go before they're going to feel comfortable with this first half. That was a little strange from TYLOO, that 2v3. Weird decisions being made there.
Yeah, they kind of looked a little flat in these last couple of rounds. I mean, getting kills, obviously, but Beyond pulling them back, and that's something they haven't had to deal with just yet in this series. And now Olivia has got space, a little bit of confidence, perhaps, in a build in this round up against the Pistols. Another one for Olivia. Should be 5 rounds, absolutely no problem. Attacker's going to try his best. He's got 1 on the deagle. Damage down on the stairs player as well. Olivia needs to be careful he doesn't go down here. And Attacker's just going to jump up, takes him away. Nearly goes back for the 3rd kill, but QQ will say no. Now it's just somebody with the P250. Really expecting too much from him here.
Yes, somebody wasn't expecting like 3 players looking this direction, but yeah, Beyond, they have managed to put up a better half, I feel like, than if you look at Inferno. I think, was it 11-4 on Inferno?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was 11-4.
Already
it's
5
already a
rounds
much
up.
better showing.
Yeah. And the money isn't great yet, but in no danger of having to eco immediately. And with just 3 rounds remaining in this half, yeah, they can potentially get into the lead. TYLOO, money, not great. Of course, a buy will be coming in now, though.
I love it from Attacker. He will not get the follow-up, but his teammate will get the trade. I love that setup from TYLOO, really handling that ramp progression well. Slowly gets the kill onto STK, and now we've just got ourselves a 2 versus 4. A 2-man advantage in favor of TYLOO. Danking. Just chilling at the bottom of the connector, will make his way up. Olivia with the kill, Danking picked off, and now a 3 versus 2.
Line coming in from Slowly. It's biding his time. You have to take this one. Oh, okay. I gave that for a bit, but it's
yeah,
back
so
now.
did mine, so it's all good.
No. Flags.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
There we
he gets
go.
a kill.
Woo. He does indeed, and while somebody fights back from the ramp, Olivia gone, and now 1 versus 1. Mayrolls has crossed to the site. Oh, he could have got behind triple. Somebody wouldn't have seen it, but he sees it just go around the back of the boxes. And that's perfect timing for somebody. The 8th round that's going to go in favor of TYLOO that probably should have been a little more convincing after that start. They get the effective trading down in towards the A ramp. But We win the round nonetheless. Beyond fight back, but it's not enough. And now we go into some of the last rounds of this first half. And I feel like there's going to be a last solid buy from Beyond if they lose this round. So, important times ahead.
TYLOO just ensuring that they're going to be... Oh, the fast hit towards A. Olivia gets taken down. Attacker trying to go for the wild spray, but it is a trades going the way. Again, TYLOO, they're so good with the openings in a trade game, Dinko. They get the bomb down, but STK finally replies back, danking. Maybe overextending a little bit. STK down to 22 HP, meaning it's going to come down to Mr. Meryl's. Bomb down, Molotov for somebody, and I like this from Summer and somebody both sticking together. The smoke, though, Dinko, that is going to be the deciding factor. Where are they going to use it? Are they going to hold on to it? If they do, they have a chance here.
Well, Smoke goes onto the bomb. Oh, the Sprite. It's going to be good up towards May rolls, and now he's off the bomb. STK, 22 HP versus 2 players. It's just not going to work. Runs right into the waiting arms and the spray of Summer. A 9th round for TYLOO. And the money gone for Beyond. This is looking like 10 rounds at the half for TYLOO.
It's the same. It's Inferno all over again, isn't it? TYLOO have a great start. Beyond bounce back. They win 4 rounds in Inferno. I mean, this time around they win 5. And then TYLOO, they close out the half by winning all the remaining rounds. It's pretty much the same recreation of what we witnessed on Inferno, except a different map. And, well, Hail Mary by Dinko. MP9s, 5 MP9s. I don't think even Mitch can be mad about 5 MP9s because they just don't have the money.
Trying to drop players as well. Lost May rolls. Anxious here on the corner. Aggressive stance of QQ. Somebody. Got a spray, but it's KTZ with a headshot. Now 4 versus 3. Good kill from Summer. STK now the last remaining player. And that's going to be 10 rounds on the board for TYLOO on their map pick. A map we always talk about Beyond being very solid on. A map that Mitch said was the only way back in for them. And so far, not so good.
Probably the best team on Mirage when you know, everyone's showing up is Beyond Esports. I've seen them, like, their Mirage games have always been super fun to watch. They know what to do, but yeah, for some reason, they're just not able to show up against the big boys, you know? The final bosses, that is TYLOO and VG Gaming. Let's take a look at their... you know what? I'm going to take a look at the Mirage record. They have a 75% win rate on Mirage out of the 12 maps played. So, number of maps being played there. Okay. They've lost 3 games. 1 to Sigma, again, a domestic matchup. They've lost twice to Tiger. And apart from that, the teams have beaten. They've beaten Lucid Dream. They've beaten Bren, Marzalai, Invictus, BTRG, Lucid Dream again. Team called Gigadude from Thailand, and then D13 as well. And some of those wins have been very convincing, right? They have never, ever played it against BG, nor have they played it against TYLOO, at least this year. So, yeah, it's all about context, isn't it? You look at the win record, you're like, ah, that's pretty good for them. Then you realize they never played it against the top 2 Chinese teams, so... It's rough, man. And funnily, TYLOO lost to D13 and BTRG on Mirage. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
anyway,
it's just you got to accept every game as they come. You know, you can't really see any consistencies there. Well, attack here and tanking. They do fight back. TYLOO have been pretty good on these pistol rounds, but it's not looking so good right now. 1 versus 1. Suddenly, somebody with a chance to pull it back for TYLOO. I hear it being planted. I hear the footsteps, and now I see it. Somebody moves forward. KTZ is going to go down, and somebody will find it. 11-5. TYLOO will win the pistol round, and my rolls, he is going to be so pissed.
That was just, like, what? How many trades took place? They're like, TYLOO get 1, Beyond gets 1. TYLOO gets another, Beyond gets another. Then my rolls is stepping it up. Good trades, but in the end, TYLOO was so quick on the rotation. It was so very quick. But the bomb's not even able to cross on over before the final CT is already pushing out through jungle. There we go. Summer. Again, the opening kills from TYLOO this particular map is ridiculous. Summer finds 1, Danking finds 1, Attacker finds 1. And could have been a team ace there if not for, I think it was Slowly he couldn't get a kill. But anyway, 11-5, TYLOO. I think they've so far won all the pistol rounds as well. And well, the Pain Train, we'll say, continues. Attacker Summer teaming up together as a player nearby towards Connector. Meryl's going to find kill Olivia. He knows where Summer is. Summer's very low. He needs to make his escape. But Olivia might spot him out. Oh. Oh. What do you say to that, Denko? How does he know? Did he see him? There's no way he saw him there. There's no way.
I don't think he did. And, I mean, just TYLOO things, really. 12-5, 4 away from victory. I think that's just the way we got to summarize stuff that just doesn't make sense. Well, 12-5, 4 away from taking the series. Crazy part is we talk about how Beyond have actually managed to make this a closer half, but it could end even more convincingly than it did on Inferno.
If TYLOO closes out 16-5, it will be the most dominant game we've seen so far in PAL 2020 at the end of 2 weeks. I think the previous one was Tiger dismantling Lucid Dream 16-7 on 2 maps. I think that was one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any other
right,
game apart from that. Yeah.
Yeah, we never really see teams in the Asian region close.
Oh, QQ.
He hears the footsteps. He knows he hears the footsteps. Oh well, you're just riling Twitch chat up now, Bly. You're just riling them up.
Leaf, is that you? But wait, you know what? There's Leaf that playing in Lucid Dream. So.
Oh, this is 13-5 now, Blah. This is feeling just like TYLOO. They win this round, probably done.
I just feel like you look at, so I'm just gonna open up the overall standings right now in the event, right? And right now, TYLOO and Beyond are the top 2. TYLOO's actually on top. TYLOO's 1, Vici second, Beyond a third. They're all tied on 12 points. TYLOO's on top because of the round difference, at least on HLTV.
And as it stands, top by quite a bit now.
Yeah, this is just a statement, isn't it? They're like, oh, Beyond, you're top 3 tied with points, but we'll show you who's the king of Asia. And they're just dismantling them. At least something goes Beyond's way this time. But I say that, and somebody alone pushes up, underpass, finds the apartments clear, and that's gonna be the call for Summer and Danking to push on up. That's such a weird decision. You have the information, you can just camp it at a bomb site, send a rotation over, make it work. Danking. Ooh. Can he stay alive? Think up. Can he find anything? No, we can't. KD is gonna get the kill, and finally, we might see a round going the way of Beyond, but somebody is still alive, and he is gonna have the bomb right in front of him. Unfortunately, the nade comes out at the worst time. Pause on Meryl, it's like a nutcase, just comes running out through the smoke. Somebody, for a change, getting a taste of his own medicine. Someone running out through the smoke and killing him.
Nice to see. And well, Summer is the utility file. 51 grenades used. That's impressive.
Yeah. Wait,
13 Molotovs, 12 smokes, 21 flashbangs.
Wait, it can't be on this map alone, is it?
21 flashes thrown.
No. Well, likes flashing, that's for sure. Good for him. Yeah, it's only on this map. Okay. Wow.
Impressive stuff. Shows that they've got the support elements alongside the firepower as well, Blair. Very simple Counter-Strike, but effective.
Somebody, he does everything, Denko. He hides and smokes, he lurks, he also throws all the supporting grenades. 53 off. Ooh. That, oh. What? How does he get 2? How does Danking get 2? How is that allowed? Yawn. Can't let that happen.
Really don't know.
The flash wasn't good enough. Was he playing anti-flash? I'm not sure. How was he not blind?
No one down King. He's probably fast enough to look away from the flash and come back and still find 2 kills. Well, 4v3. Thanks to Dan King putting them in this position. He is traded back by Olivia. But now 40 seconds in play. Much slower round from Beyond. They've got one player out on the A bomb site. That's QQ just running past him, while Attacker needs to be careful here. He should be aware that this could be a possibility, but QQ's gone towards CT. This could be interesting to see if QQ can get into this position. They aren't really aware of this. They're not looking here. No one's got tabs on QQ's position. Somebody's going back in towards the market. Here goes QQ. He's going to find one. The first kill on the Summer. Looks back at somebody. He's going to be around this corner. And QQ must have heard the scope. And, well, it doesn't matter. Somebody charges right through the fire, takes him down, and that is available to help on this A-bomb site. Will Attacker even need help? Probably not. He takes down KTZ and the time is gone. Olivia, he will fall as well. And it's 14-6. TYLOO, 2 rounds away from victory and beyond. When they attempted their flank, I think it came a little bit too late. They had to come in quickly. There was only 30 seconds when QQ actually started making its way through the A-bomb site. So at that point, you've immediately got to try and find a site.
I don't know if they even had time to get the bomb. I mean, they might just barely have, but that's assuming there was no one on that that connector or A-bombs that area, right? Of course, Attacker spotting his time, waiting patiently, and I think this is it, Dinka. And as this B-bomb site rush works out with the Tech 9s, somebody whiffs all his shots, and Slowly's not able to do anything at this. I think this should be map and match point, and somebody, nice shot to open it up, looking for more. Gonna find a second kill, should be taken down, but Slowly, the savior for his teammate. And Nestigate does reply back with 2 quick kills, but Slowly's there to deny any chances they had of potentially winning an unwinnable round. 15-6. And TYLOO 1 round away, Dinko, from winning the most one-sided game we've seen so far here against Beyond, nonetheless.
No, I think Slowly's like the 58 grenades used now for Summer. This is impressive. In the one map, 23 flashbangs.
How many rounds so far? It's 15-6, right? That's 21 rounds.
Yeah.
56? That's nuts.
Yeah. So I have actually, every time I see TYLOO play now, I think Slowly's like the perfect player for this roster. He doesn't make mistakes. He isn't crazy like the rest. He's just consistently good.
I like how the difference is that he's not crazy like the rest. I agree. I completely agree with you. He's that rock, right? He's that semblance of stability to have the danking. Oh, that Molotov. They're gonna come running on out and danking. He doesn't miss those. STK replies back though. Danking, bomb at his feet.
Yeah, but Attacker taking down STK. Somebody wrecking, snapping the neck of KTZ. Now it's Mayrolls and QQ, 2 versus 3 in total. Well, QQ's starting to fight back. He's a player that couldn't get a kill in the first half, but suddenly pops off, and Mayrolls with the double. I thought that was over, Blair. I'm not gonna lie.
That should have been done. What a round from Mayrolls. Just jumping up, and he's like, okay, you know what? We're done hiding and trying to get the bomb down. We're just gonna jump on over. I hope to see that Mayrolls POV as he just flew over Sandwich and got his 2 kills. TYLOO were not expecting that, and yeah, we should see it now. Finds 2. What? Okay, that was a sick transfer from Mayrolls. Wait. Wait. When? How did Danking kill Mayrolls? Where did he die? Did a round just start? Jeez.
Oh, STK. He gets rid of Danking, at least in reply. And now Summer. Coming in with a CZ. It's going to be STK going down now. 4 versus 3. Man advantage in play now for the CT side. TYLOO looking to try to end things. Summer on the bomb site. QQ gets rid of him with a headshot. Now 3 versus 3. It's not like TYLOO have the best of weapons here, but they're still making it work. Attacker with the kill Slowly on the deagle. It's just KTZ, and he's going to try and make it work. Tries to be the hero, and now just one more. It's Attacker. He's been so good for TYLOO in this series. And KTZ thinks better of taking the fight from Palace. He realizes just under a minute left in play. There's so much time for me to try and win this. So he goes back over towards T-spawn. Might try and reapproach A via the underpass, but or could just run to B.
I seems to have to read though. Usually in these sort of scenarios, I like it when the CT just commits to a site. Right? Like you either 100% win the round, or at least you can go for the retake instead of just kind of being caught in the middle when you're undecided which side the bomb is. Dagger doesn't really know, and now, okay, now he does. He knows it's towards B. That's allowed KNTZ an opportunity to get himself to a good, comfortable position. We've seen the big clutch coming out here, Dinko. I don't know. Attacker being very methodical. He's got the doesn't have a kit though, so doesn't have too much time to just clear out all the close angles. But KNTZ might be looking the wrong way. An Attacker. Oh, that is such heartbreak. Does he have time though? I think it does. Yeah, there we go.
I confirmed
gonna win it. Confirmed.
That answers your question.
16 to
TYLOO.
7.
A very impressive scoreline, equaled actually to the convincing win from Tiger. So TYLOO, I guess this is just the showing you expect from them when they play against the top teams, when they play against the teams they have to beat. And I'm impressed. I think this is such an exciting team to watch. And I don't know if you agree, Jason.
Because when I cast them playing against Mazalai, they ended up taking forever to finish them off and going into overtime. But I think something you said was maybe they're just like, all right, we're tied in ranking currently in the group, but we're not tied in skill. And they just completely wash over them. And again, another map where Livia's towards the bottom of the scoreboard. I feel like they did such a great job of disabling him when he's such a major factor usually within the team.
Yeah, you could definitely see that Tyler were approaching this game, I think, very differently to when we looked at them versus Maslai. Everything down to how they were using the utility, the actual setups they had. They weren't just randomly pushing in and giving opportunities for 1vx's. We don't even need to talk about Attacker. I mean, that was just a once in a lifetime performance from him across both maps. But the thing is, I noticed some mistakes from Beyond, even in those last couple of rounds when they're just really trying to keep a stronghold on that top spot. Like when they're pushing out onto the site, you saw in that second last round, yes, they ended up winning it, but they went in for, I think the first 3 duels were all 1v1s. There were no flashes going over. Like TYLOO had setups and crossfires where they were just easily able to pick them off. Olivia was the first player in and had no chance. And it was a good 5 seconds before anybody on ramp or connector was able to get back up to the side after that. That's a big problem if that's you in desperation. You need to bring up your number one, your best performance to keep that top spot in the groups, and that's what you're going to pull out. That's a little bit questionable from Beyond. And I think they've had some good performances, but as we were saying this whole time, now's crunch time. They play against the best teams in it, and evidently they don't have what it takes, not even a third map out of them.
It reminds me of, actually, go ahead and I'll tell my little story.
So TYLOO, I just want to touch on this point. So we always talk about the individuals. They're who we talk about, the big players that always get the kills. Production just confirmed in my ear because we were keeping track of Summer and his utility usage. He used 66 grenades on Mirage. Now that's just impressive. Now that's something we just never see in the Asian region. We always talk about the lack of flashbangs, the lack of flash assists, but Summer's using all the nades and setting up TYLOO for success.
No,
Well, something that... Sorry, Jason.
No, go ahead. I'm just the host. I just sit here and listen. It's cool.
Fair enough. I just want to say about Beyond, when you mentioned about all that utility being used up over on TYLOO, that entire game, and I felt like this was very tangible, they only found 1 flash assist. That is insanely low. And up against the best team in Asia, you can't come in and just go, hey, let's win in heads-up aim deals. You got to pull everything out of the bag. And unfortunately, they weren't even pulling flashbangs out of the bag. They were leaving them in there all around.
I mean, Dan King 7-0 in opening duels, somebody 3-0 in opening duels. And on the other side, you had 0-4, 1-1, 1-6, 1-3, 2-4, clearly not having a strong time or a good time. But